I have an example template like, dear student or dear students, let's organize things, and we have finished this week. Next week, we will start with an activity, for example, and we will meet through a hypothetical platform, and so on, to answer your inquiries. This is a sample letter writing model, and we can see how the situation will go. We need to understand our situation, of course, regarding the professor's tasks. One very important task is creating the weekly message. Creating this weekly message is one of the essential responsibilities of the professor that we need to clarify here. The professor has a main task, which is to create this weekly message. This is crucial for us in this part. Now let's move on to something else. Let's say we cancel this and look at another aspect of the professor's tasks, setting up synchronous virtual classes to interact with students. First of all, we need to create the weekly message. And with all this, we clarify this system. This is very important for us in this part, regarding the creation of the message. Now, let's look at something else. Let's say we cancel this and move on to another aspect of the professor's tasks. Creating synchronous virtual classes to interact with students. Secondly, creating virtual classes. And we said this was yesterday's course. I mean, we had here the creation of our own virtual classes, which were this and that, and they were covered in a course, or a topic was covered. Yesterday's training was about what? I don't want to miss anything. Here, I have everything about the virtual classes, and I'm sharing all the details with you on WhatsApp. I'm here because I'm bringing you the video training from yesterday. What is it? It's about the virtual classes. I'm going to copy the link here, and I do Control-C. The link for the virtual classes should work. For those who need something regarding the virtual classes or the skills, they can watch this video. We provided 2 full hours in that session yesterday, so it's very important for me to make sure that the link for the virtual classes is working. I'm going to send it to you now, God willing. We also have the attendance report, and number 4 is about watching the recordings of the virtual classes. Watching the recordings of the virtual classes, as you will see together, is essential for us. This is the second important task. Yesterday, and therefore it's very important for me to make sure that the classes are set up for the 13th. I will send you the details, God willing, right now.
And the individual attendance report. Number 4, watching the recordings of the virtual classes. Watching the recordings of the virtual classes is essential for us. This is the second task. You must find a link virtual classes. You need to find a link virtual classes. Okay? Discuss the professor's tasks here on monitoring performance. Monitoring student performance and issuing reports is crucial.
When we enter any course, you must see something called virtual classes. You need to find a link called virtual classes. Okay? But this is first and foremost. And we can also talk about the professor's tasks here regarding the third point, which is monitoring performance. Here, monitoring student performance will display the screen, and this follow-up with issuing reports is crucial. You will find something called create a session. Thirdly and fifthly, we are supposed to have training on these topics. So we have here the third and fifth points which involve monitoring and issuing reports. We have training for them. If we come here, you will see that you will start with something called create a session. I had something, and you will start with something called create a session. Yes, regarding the specific session creation with the international training, I just don't know if I can give you the 3 until I reach it. You will find that the session must have a name, either the trainer's name or the session's title, so we will provide training here.
Are you coming from here? I had it, and you're going to start something called creating a session. Okay. I'm unsure if I can provide the 3 till I reach it. The session must have a name, either the trainer's or the session's title, so training will be provided. I have a lecture link for the first week. It's highlighted with the second semester. The second part provides teaching and participation. There are 3 icons here. We are in the first icon, called Event Details.
Here we have training, so let's say I have a lecture. I have the link for the first lecture or the first week of this course. This course is for the first week, and I will say it's on the 4th of February for the morning session. I'm highlighting it, for example, with the second semester that we started, God willing.
The lecture in the first week is 4 to 4 to 2, for example. The second part is very important as it provides teaching and participation. I also have something called 3 forms or 3 icons here. You can see them, and we are currently inside the first icon. This first icon is called Event Details. What does that mean? We'll look at the event details together now. Okay. Then what is this second icon called? It's called Tomorrow's Settings. This first icon is called Event Details. Event Details means any session. You will start and end the matters related to the lectures. As for the session settings, when we look at them, we allow, of course, the participants with us, who are the students, to participate. Do we allow them to use the microphone? The audio is directed to the microphone, or you can share video. These settings are crucial. Now let's discuss WhatsApp. I've recorded it for you. I sent you the training schedule. The preparation group has the materials. We're collaborating on the professor's tasks. Let's address Dr. Firas' questions. I hope to finalize the video for this virtual class to enjoy your voice. I closed it. I aim to get the recording.
I shared it with you, and I sent you the training schedule for tomorrow and other details. I also shared the preparation group with you, and we put the materials in the preparation group. The message template is there, and we are working together on the professor's tasks. Now, let's look at the questions that Dr. Firas sent me. I hope to close the video clip for this virtual class so we can enjoy your voice. Right now, there's nothing running, Dr. Firas. Is that correct? I actually closed it. I was running it and I closed it. There was nothing running on my end, right, Dr. Firas? Or was I just running it? I was just trying to get you on WhatsApp in the group. Yes, okay. I was just trying to get the recording. The goal was to get the recording. So everything is fine in the group. The group is set up so that even if someone joins late and asks for the link to the virtual classes, I can send it to them. And if someone asks for the link to join the visits, I can send that too. It will create a good atmosphere in WhatsApp. So everything is fine in the group. Even if someone joins late and asks for the link to the virtual classes, I can send it to them. And if someone asks for the link to join the visits, I can send that too. It will create a good atmosphere in WhatsApp.